Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Friday.
Yay.
Very excited to be joining you all today for our last crystal party for a minute. Not ever. We're going to be back for sure. But we are going to be taking a little crystal party break after this one for a couple of weeks. And whenever we show back up for our next crystal party, that truck is driving around with its doors
I know
open.
there's an open beer truck.
There is a beer 18-wheeler driving down the road with its side doors just open. That looks problematic.
Might have to make a quick stop real quick. That's
Turn around the
beer.
camera and show everyone. All the beer's about to fall out. Good morning. Sorry. Distracted. Last crystal party for a minute because we're opening a new retail store in like 2 weeks. We'll talk about that in a second. But to get us started this morning, I'm Emily, founder of Almanacs of Lego.
David.
And this is David. And we are here for our favorite thing that we do. Second favorite thing that we do. And that is our live crystal parties here on YouTube with all of you. So if you will, feel free to pop into chat. I'd love to know who is with us this morning. We have an email going out any minute now. We'll have some more friends joining in. But I'd like to know who's here bright and early, ready to do this today. I'm super excited about what we have on the table today. I'll be getting to that in a minute. But for the moment, maybe talk about the retail space?
Yeah, I also want to know, what's your first favorite thing to do?
Oh, rock shopping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we like to buy the rocks. That's number one. That's the most fun thing. And second is selling them to you guys here on the YouTubes. These crystal parties are so much fun. Hi, Monica.
Hey.
Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. And Jessica is here. Perfect. Got my spring box this week and love my new babies.
Yay.
I love that. Congrats. David had so much fun putting those crystal boxes together for you. It's last week, 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
Well, some of them were this week. It was a little, normally I will feel a little bit more ahead, but this time I felt a little less ahead.
But still loved putting them
Yes.
together for you. And Nini is here. Good morning again. Perfect. So excited about diving into what's on the table today. But while we're waiting on everyone to join, wow, we're only 3 minutes in. Whew, it's going to be a long day, guys. Long day. The weather here in Chattanooga is incredibly gloomy. I'm a little concerned about our lack of light. Also, that was just lightning. So in the event that you lose us today, we will try to pop on as soon as possible. So we do have some storms rolling in here today. I think today's going to be probably a pretty quiet day in the store. There is lots of like spring break happening. It's actually been pretty wild around the store this week, which has been exciting. What's the funniest thing you've seen this week? Maybe a bad question. It has been wild here in North Shore, Chattanooga this week. It has been incredibly entertaining. So many people out and about. It feels a little normal outside, dare I say. Also, happy full moon. I don't know if you guys saw the full moon last night. I was driving across one of the bridges last night as it was just starting to rise, and the sun, or the sky, was a beautiful pink color. I love the sunsets here in Chattanooga, especially coming across the river and being around the bridges. And the moon was just big and bright and beautiful. It was gorgeous. Right, with Chattanooga, there's no telling, right? All kinds of stuff happening around here. Last week, in last week's crystal party, we let you guys know first that we are getting a new retail space. We've been in this space since July. Yeah, since July. My brain is going to be a little slower this morning, I think. We've been in this space since July. Love this space, but we immediately started bursting at the seams. And so we recently got the opportunity to snag another space literally half a block away from where we currently are, and David and I have been working on getting that space prepped. Last time we were here, we were sharing with you that it was getting painted. Painting is complete. It looks nice. It looks really, really nice. Enjoying the new paint colors. David and I have been in there building out a couple of things. We put on our carpenter hats yesterday. That was a ton of fun, and succeeded at our mission, which also congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we still got all our fingers.
Yeah, and we're still together.
Yeah.
We left there really most proud that we didn't get in a fight while we did it. If we can build a whole thing together without any arguing, literally at all, I think that's pretty special, David.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty special. So let's see. Hi, Nora. Welcome. I'm so glad we have so many pals here this morning. So our hope is to open the new retail space. April 1st. That is not an official statement by any means. I'm just letting you know sort of our goals. I think we will be able to do some sort of soft launch. Just open the doors and not really tell anybody the weekend of April 1st. Not a joke. And then probably do a more official grand opening the 2nd or 3rd week of April. That is the goal. One of the things that we're really interested in is how the things that we have fitting in this space is going to be fitting in a space 3 times as large. So there's going to be an interesting sort of phase where we like move everything in and see what we need before filling in some holes and then able to open.
Thought we'd have a lot more jewelry for the new space, but that's been pretty popular.
Indeed. This spring break week has been wild. No, not at all. Not complaining at all, but it has been a really crazy week. And y'all are loving this jewelry, which we are so excited for. So anywho, that's our little retail update. We will be sharing more things with our email list and on social media as we get a little closer to knowing when we'll be able to open our doors. And then as soon as that is in place, we'll be announcing our next crystal party date, which I hope to have. We have an order of new stones that I am so excited about. Should be heading this way right about now.
They're in the ether.
They're in the ether at the moment. And when we get those in, that will be the next crystal party, because there are some pieces in there that are going to be stunning, and they will pair well with a couple of those New Orleans jewelry pieces that I have not shown you yet. So we're going to have a really cool party around this new batch of crystals when they come in, and we're just sort of biding our time and waiting for them to arrive. So lots of fun things happening around here. I need a nap. Or more cappuccino. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Anything else we want to share this morning before we kind of start getting started? Actually, oh, that was lightning. Is this kosher? Can we be doing this?
You can close the blind.
We can close. That'll save me. These paper blinds will save me for sure. The weather may get interesting while we're doing this today. Everyone just like keep an ear out for tornadoes. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Nothing like that.
Too, so if we go down, we'll be back.
We'll be back super quickly. Perfect. I would love to know from you guys, what is the weather like where you are, and or what are you sipping on? Because I'm not usually a coffee drinker, folks, but I needed some this morning. This daylight saving situation this past weekend, I have not caught up yet. I have not caught up at all. So, I'm going to wait a couple seconds, see if anyone has any fun things to share. Otherwise, I will kind of start getting us started with what is happening on the table this week. So, on the table this week, I have focused on really just showing you some new things. We did do some crystal shopping about 3 weeks ago. We finally got them all in, got them all processed. And so I set this table. At first I thought I'd do a very spring focused party. And like, there are some vibes here for sure. But what I really wanted to do was show you all just some of the new things that we got in. We've restocked a couple of things. We've gotten some brand new stones in that we have never had before that I'm very excited to show you. And we've gotten some different shapes of some stones that we've had in the past. I also did pull out, like, my one little springy bit is I pulled out some tourmaline rings that I have yet to show you all yet. So we'll be ending the party with just 4 tourmaline rings that are beautiful, and I'll share this again later. But a couple of parties ago, you all were asking me, like, of that New Orleans jewelry haul, what did I keep? And I told you I hadn't kept anything yet because I couldn't decide. Like, there were 15 different rings that I wanted to keep for myself. So as of, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had not kept any of the rings for myself. But then I did finally make a choice, and it was actually one of these tourmaline rings. So of all of the things that we've gotten, these tourmaline rings are the ones that really stole my heart. And I kept one of them for myself. They are unlike anything you will probably see anywhere else. And they're gorgeous. And that's one of the reasons why, or it's the 2 reasons that I kept one for myself. Gorgeous, and not the kind of thing I'm ever going to see or find anywhere else. And I thought that's the kind of thing you want to keep for yourself. Monica says, just sipping tea, too early for the good stuff. Heard that. Perfect. All right, then do you have anything to add about what's on the table today, David?
No, I like your choices, though.
Good choices.
Yeah, very good.
There is an interesting little color theme going on here that I do not hate, and I'm really excited to share with you some new stuff. We have some new black moonstone on the table. We often get suggestions from you guys about moonstone, so we have a couple of pieces of black moonstone on the table. I'll share more about that whenever we get to it. And then also some incredibly breathtaking Sardonyx palm stones that are going to blow your mind. These were incredibly fun to pick out. One of the ones on the table is one of my favorites. I'll show you why when we get there. But those are the 2 new stones that are on the table. And then we'll be ending, well, not really ending, towards the end, we have more flower agate. Flower agate is one of those that you guys just keep snatching up, and I love that for you. We had some nice little towers several weeks ago, 2 months ago, and we've gotten some little freeforms that are adorable and some palm stones that are on the table. And we only have a couple of these left, so we've had them in and had them processed for only about a week or so, and we only have a couple of each of these sizes or shapes left. So I put some of those on the table. Oh my God. And then we have some hearts. I'll tell you about hearts when we get there. Perfect. All right. It looks like maybe our email has made it out. In which case, let's get this party started. Are you guys ready to get started? Actually, while I'm getting this started, David did have one question for everyone. We got to start with, like, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about today? And today it's like, update on the retail store. You've gotten that. But David also wants to know, and me too, what sort of stones you all are looking for. Because as we start stocking up for this new larger retail space and really get into some rock shopping seasons ahead of us, we would love to know what sort of things you are looking for. And think about stones you're looking for, shapes you're looking for, size you're looking for sure. Because we have some opportunities, not quite now, but in the relatively near future, to do a good bit of crystal shopping, and would love to know what you're into these days. So if you'd like to get into the chat and let me know, I'd love to know what it is you're interested in.
And it could be, don't hold back.
Don't hold back.
Yeah.
Anything. Doesn't matter how weird. If you can't spell it, that's fine. Spell it out phonetically. We'll figure it out. Oh, it is thundering outside. I feel like I need to pull up the radar and do a double check before we super get started.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, perfect. Then with that, let's get started. I'm going to keep an eye out on everyone's replies in case any come through for the kinds of stones that you're looking for, or interested in, or just want to see. Perfect. Monica says more raw type stones. I love that. And garnets. Any garnets? I love that. Perfect. I do love a good garnet. Occasionally we're able to get really beautiful little natural formed garnet buddies. Small little faceted guys that are some of my favorites. I love that. Perfect. Then, will you ever do opals? Asked Linda.
Yeah, I can see that.
Indeed. I had to talk David down off of a, can I call it heinous?
No.
Off of a chunky opal ring whenever we were doing our ring shopping a couple of months ago. It was wild. It was a wild ring. He did get caught up in the moment.
I really will never wear a ring.
Oh, okay. He's saying that again now. If you had seen him with this ring on his hand, just talking himself into it.
You hang out at the barbershop long enough, you'll get a haircut.
Indeed, that's what was happening. He was in that ring shop so long, he almost walked away with a ring. And his entire life, he has stood by this, like, I will never wear a ring. And he has this fat opal ring on his finger and wanted it so bad. I was like, David, whose Kool-Aid did you just drink? Because he just sucked it right up. Okay, perfect. Let's get this party started. It is definitely time. Thanks for hanging with me this morning while we chitter our way into our opening. Let's talk about crystals now. So, on the table this morning, we have new stuff. I will show you sort of a look at the table in a minute, and then when we get started, I will show you each individual piece, and you can pick just the stone that you want. Just lingering back here, being creepy. Here's how this works.
I'm going to linger in the chat.
Perfect. Love that for you. David's going to be joining us in the chat and snagging crystals for you. Here's how this works. Wherever you are on the internet watching this video, click through to YouTube. It is in YouTube that this party takes place if you want to participate. If you just want to be here to look at some rocks and hear my voice, God bless you. Which is funnily the case often, I think. Feel free to stay where you are, but if you want to participate, click through to YouTube because it is in the YouTube chat that this party takes place. Here's how this works. There are two options for what this looks like when we get started. If you are, or actually, how do I want to explain this? As if I haven't explained this 50 times in the past year. As we get started, I will be showing you each individual stone numbered 1 through 30 something on my table. If you want to claim one for yourself, in the YouTube chat, you will type sold and the number. So sold 1, sold 13, sold 33, whatever it may be. We will take that stone and set it aside for you. What happens next? There's two options. One, if you want to control your own cart, or if this is the first time you have ever shopped with us on the internet, online, then you will need to add the listing for the product that you have claimed to your cart. To find all of the listings that are in today's party, you'll go to almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party. And if you claim, say you say sold 1, then sold 1 is a very cute little smoky quartz point. You will add one of the smoky quartz points to your shopping cart. At the end of the party, you will check out. You are also welcome to add whatever you'd like to your cart. So if you want to do books or candles or any of those things, you can control your own cart and add those things to your cart. This is for people who have never shopped with us online before, or you just want to control your own cart. Love that for you. If you have shopped with us before and you do not want to control your own cart, you are welcome to say invoice me in the chat when you claim your first piece, and we will just send you an invoice of everything that you claim at the end of the party, and you can pay and we'll process and get it out to you. That's how this happens. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to say so in chat, and I'm happy to either go over, or David is in the chat supporting as well. Free continental U.S. shipping for all orders over $75. Is that everything? Maybe. I never know. I never know what's happening. So if you do want to check out these listings, be sure to go to almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party. Everything you need is there. As you are adding things to your cart, if you are managing your own cart, make sure you are putting the right price point in your cart. So whenever I go through the Smoky Quartz Palm Stones, there are 2 price points. You'll want to make sure you add the correct variant, the correct price point to your cart. Otherwise, let me show you what's on the table. Actually, Jessica says green tourmaline. Girl, me too. Tourmaline is one of David's favorites. I've had well, I wouldn't say I've talked him down off of some green tourmaline, but I feel like we've been waiting for just the right pieces. How about that? Monica says moss agate, including jewelry. If I ever see moss agate jewelry, I'm on it. Trust me. That I would like a couple pieces of that for sure. Yep, going on the list, says David. Perfect. Then let me show you what is on the table. Let me get this started. Sorry. Camera's coming off. All right. Let me switch my cameras over and show you what is on the table. So look at this fabulous little color palette we have going here. I love that this sort of like muted browny earthy tones are what's happening. And this is just some new stock. There's like a whole vibe happening. We're starting with some Smoky Quartz, starting with some very small pieces. I'll tell you about these in a second. Smoky Quartz, various sizes, various shapes, some points, palm stones, and these like standing freeform, we call these bloops. Thank you, Tasha. Is Tasha here this morning? It may be early for Tasha. We have some bloops. Black moonstone palm stones. I chose my favorite 3 from the batch. This sunstone is here because it's the last one and it was lonely and it wanted to come play. So we'll talk about that one when we get there. What, David? Oh my God, and the moon goes with the sun. You're funny. We also have these Sardonyx palm stones. Okay, we'll talk about these when we get there. Look at these. Go ahead and get a little gaspy. We're going to be gasping about these black moonstones and these Sardonyx, so just wait. We also did get in some new carnelians. We got some carnelian palm stones. I cannot wait to show you this one in particular. Little tiny carnelian bloops that I'm very excited about. Some dendritic agate palm stones. We got a restock of these. Especially excited to show you some of these really banded ones. They're beautiful. These tiny little bloops that are so adorable. I did bring in my favorite large bloop because it was begging to be seen. Cannot wait to show you that. Flower agate. So we have these small bloops. 3 palm stones. I picked out my favorite pieces here, ending the stones with a couple of hematoid quartz, it's not points, hearts. We'll talk about hearts when we get there. Look at these. Look at these, how sweet these are. And then tourmaline rings. So that is what is on the table this morning. We're going to go through, there's, let's see, 35 single pieces, or 35 stones, 4 rings. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. Let me switch this so I don't make anyone drunk as I move things around. And let me know if you have any questions. There is about a 7 to 10 second delay between real life and what you're seeing. So if it takes me a minute to recognize that you have said anything, know that it's just a lag. And I will be watching the chat, snagging and setting your pieces aside, and otherwise answering your questions and responding to your funny notes as needed. Perfect. So David has shared the link there for all of the products that we are showing. And when we are done, we will open virtual shopping. Is that what it's called? That felt weird when I said it, but I think that's what it's called. I will happily go back to anything on the table that you want to see again, and or show you literally anything in the store. So if you're going through a website and there's something that's not on the table that you want to see more of, I'm happy to go snag it. We will shop here with you as long as you would like. And also know that this is probably the last crystal party where we will be doing open virtual shopping in that way. because that's one of the fun changes that we'll be having is we'll keep doing virtual, or we'll keep doing crystal parties in this space, but all of the products will be moving to our new retail store so that we are able to do crystal parties and have the shop open at the same time, which means we can do crystal parties at different times of the day, which we're very excited about doing, and on different days, and it'll be so much easier for us to show up in that way. So open virtual shopping whenever we are done with what is on the table. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I need to find my water and let's get this party started. I got my water here. I got it. Thank you. It's hiding over here in the crystal grids. Perfect. All right. Then let's get started. Oh, that is not going to be a great backdrop. Here we go. And also, our light may be a little wonky today because of the gloominess outside. But let's do the thing. First on the table this morning, I kind of just needed to pull in some of these buddies. I knew we were going to have a good bit of smoky quartz on the table. And we have, these are not new. We've actually had these in for a hot minute, but we only have a couple left. We have these really adorable, tiny, beautiful smoky quartz points that are great little like pocket rocks or boob rocks, bra rocks as needed. And so I wanted to start the party with two of these. These are $3 for these very adorable, sort of pristine little points. This is number one for $3 in case anyone would like to get started with this sweet little smoky quartz point. So number one for $3. I did go through our little batch of maybe a dozen left and picked out my two faves. Here is the second one. This is number 2. I love these little points. I remember snagging a bag of these a while ago and just like loved them. Absolutely loved them. So this is number 2. It is also $3. All right, next up, we have some smoky quartz palm stones. These are tiny little palm stones, pebbles, I think you'd probably call them more. These are like beautiful, have a beautiful color to them. I love these sort of dark ones. Really great round shape, wonderful clarity. This one is number 3, and it is $16. So we got a restock of these little smoky quartz pebbles, the tiniest, with the small palm stones. This is number 3, and it is $16. I have 2 more of these on the table. So that was the round buddy. This one's a little more oblong, similar color. So you see how dark that smoky quartz is. This is number 4. Also, just look at the clarity of this buddy. It is insane. I love these so much. This is number 4, and it is also $16. And then number 5 is the last of these tinies. I just went through our batch and snagged a couple of my faves. Also incredibly dark. This is probably the darkest of the 3 on the table. This is number 5, and it is also $16. So $16 for number 5. We're going to go up in size with these palm stones because we also got a restock of these large ones. These are considerably lighter, as you can see, but still very much so smoky quartz. This one is a beast. Look how big this palm stone is. I feel like I snagged the largest one out of the batch. This is number 6. Like, look how beautiful that is. I love these. This is number 6, and it is $28. So $28 for number 6, large smoky quartz palm stone. And the last of these palm stones on the, oh, perfect. Monica, I got you for number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's number 4. Aside for you, Monica. And Sarah has gotten number 6. Good, good. Oh, I love that. So number 6 is also claimed. Perfect. Perfect. All right. We also have this, buddy. I love the shape of this palm stone. I'm talking about like a ideal worry stone here, everybody. Look at this. This is number 7, smoky quartz. A lighter smoky quartz, but still very much so smoky quartz. Look at this. Look at the, it has really great clarity, but also just like some interesting things that are happening inside. Look at that flashing happening. So this is number 7, and it is also 28. 28 for number 7. Okay, next up I have 3 smoky quartz freeforms at 3 different price points. So this is number 8. And this is between in color. Between those really dark little palm stones and the light ones, it's like a medium colored one. It does have this sort of flat bottom so that they stand. You can put it on a bookshelf or your bedside table or your coffee table or your desk, whatever it may be. And smoky quartz is a super grounding stone, but like gently grounding. It's also great for releasing stuff as needed. This is number 8. And this freeform, or bloop as we sometimes call them, is $60. So $60 for this really beautiful smoky quartz freeform. That's number 8. Number 9, oh, I really do love number 9. Okay, number 9 is another smoky quartz freeform. And this one has sort of an ombre effect that I'm totally loving. So it's significantly more clear down here. I'm also seeing the most magnificent rainbow in here. Hold on. Oh, see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh. So it's super clear, or it's more clear down here in the bottom, and it gets darker as you move up. And this area over here is the darkest. So it has this really beautiful sort of ombre effect. I love these. See that? Oh, there is so much happening in here. Oh my gosh, I love these. This is number 9, and number 9 is $88. So $88 for number 9. It has this flat base as well, so you can sit it somewhere and it won't roll away. Number 9 is $88. And then last of the smoky quartz is number 10. This is the largest of the freeforms that we have in stock. This one has, like, look at what's happening in here. Oh my God. I love these so much. I love the shape of this one. This one is number 10. Again, flat base so that it stands. It almost has like this really cool flame shape to it, which I'm totally digging. This is number 10, and it is $132. So $132 for number 10. This really great smoky quartz freeform. And this one also has a bit of an ombre effect. Also has lots of fingerprints on it from me. Thank you. A little clearer at the bottom, and it gets darker as you go up, which is just super dynamic looking and really beautiful. So number 10 is $132. Okay, sip of water. Next up, we have Black Moonstone. Y'all, are y'all ready to gasp with me? Because these, though. Black Moonstone. Okay, just hold on. Just let's all gasp together. Look at this beautiful, flashy stone. So Moonstone is sort of a rock sibling to labradorite. So it has this really beautiful flashiness to it. Black Moonstone is sort of a new rock. This is not something that, was around a couple of years ago, but in the last like 2 years or so, 2 or 3 years, Black Moonstone, I see it more and more. It's a new rock that was discovered in Madagascar. So these are from Madagascar. And they're just gorgeous. I have not gotten any the past couple of times I've seen it. And the last time I went shopping, I kind of went to get Black Moonstone because they're beautiful and they kept just sort of haunting me in a really dreamy kind of way, as you can see. So I snagged 3 palm stones from the batch that we got, including this one. This one is number 11. And this buddy is $18. So 18 for this flashy moonstone, black moonstone. And black moonstone has like all the properties of moonstone, but because it's black, it has that very grounding sort of root chakra energy to it. Moonstone is usually more of a crown chakra stone. So just imagine sort of bringing those two sort of polar opposite chakras together into one stone. And it's very calming, great for new moon work because of the black moonstoneness of it. So number 11 is $18. And I grabbed all of my favorite flashy ones for today's party. Next up is number 12. Look at this beauty. The second of 3 black moonstone palm stones that I have on the table today. This is number 12. Oh my God, I love these. Number 12 is also $18. So nice size, not huge palm stones, but big enough for sure. Number 12 is 18, and the last of these is number 13. Also just flashy. Oops, sold 12 to Angie. I gotcha. I love that one. Good choice, good choice. This is number 13. A little bit darker than the other two. Still very flashy. Number 13 is also $18. Oh, Monica has snagged 13. Congrats. And Sarah has gotten 11. High five. Wonderful. If anyone does want to see any more black moonstone, I am happy to grab a couple more as needed at the end of the party for anyone who may want to see them. I'm going to let David get caught up on these. So this one is 13. That's Monica's. And this one is 11. That's Sarah's. Nice, guys. These black moonstones. Okay, now that I know y'all are going to like the black moonstones, we can get other shapes and things too. I've seen some black moonstone spheres that are about this big that are gorgeous and flashy, and I think that might be what I add to my collection next. Right? Oh, Moonstone Sisters. I love it. Every time I think of moonstones, you guys ever watch that Mary-Kate and Ashley like Halloween movie from the 90s? And the grandmother had this moonstone necklace. Is anyone picking up what I'm putting? Have you ever watched that? Like Moonstone. It's a whole thing. I highly encourage everyone to check that one out if you have literally nothing better to do with your life.
Plenty more guys.
We do have some more of those. Perfect. So then on to number 14. This is not new, but this is the last one. I was walking around the shop thinking like, okay, what is new? And this guy was just looking at me in his little bowl all by himself. You'll see here there's some really nice flashing. This batch of sunstone was really, really beautiful. Great quality. And this is just the last piece of that batch. So if anyone is looking for a nice quality sunstone, this is the last one we have. This is number 14. And this one is $28. So $28 for this large sunstone palmstone with real, let's see if you see all this flashing that's happening in here. And this is a great solar plexus stone, right? No, sacral. I think like sacral and solar plexus. Probably a little more solar plexus. Got one of those the other day. They're beautiful, right? I love these so much. So this is number 14. Sunstone palmstone for $28. Okay, next up is a new thing. A new thing that I am so excited about. Look at these Sardonyx palm stones. And if this doesn't give you some hardcore, like, psychedelic 60s and 70s vibes, nothing will. Look how beautiful these are. These are absolutely stunning. So Sardonyx is it's a sibling to it's part of the quartz family. So similar to agates and chalcedonies, but with this beautiful banding in it. It's great for courage and strength and grounding. Really beautiful, and really loving the shapes of these. These are all sort of abnormally shaped. Make really great sort of palm stones, and they're just beautiful. So this is number 15. The Sardonyx palm stone. These are from Madagascar. Number 15 is $30. And all of my friends already have one. This is one of those things where, like, when I got these in, I call everyone, hey, y'all, new rocks, totally stunning. Show them around, everyone's just gasping. This is my favorite because look at that eye. Isn't that so fun? Oh, I love these. I love these so much. This is number 16. The Sardonyx palm stone. Number 16 is also $30. And this one has an eye. Look how great that is. Oh, these are so breathtaking. That's number 16. And then last but not least is number 17. Just to sort of show you how these are all so incredibly unique. Oh, wonderful. Angie has got number. Good, you got the eye. This one was my fave. When I was picking all of these out, this crazy one with the eye, so cool. Perfect. Mika has gotten number 15. Love it. And then 17 is also sold. Perfect. Look at y'all. Loving this, guys. Loving this. Okay, perfect. Sardonyx is here. We do have a couple more of those. That's another thing. We brought them in, and they have just flown out, too. So perfect. 15, 16, and 17 were all claimed. Angie, yes, indeed. The eyeball one is, I mean, they're all freaking gorgeous, for sure. Okay, kind of staying, I guess, in this, like, quartzy theme that we have going today. We did get a new batch of carnelian palm stones. Okay, David's here. David, let me get you a couple things. This one here is Mika's. Number 15 is Mika's. We're going to get David caught up real quick. You look at this really cool carnelian palm stone with a little hole in it, and I love it. Number 16 here is Angie's. Perfect. And number 17 is Monica's. All right. Got y'all. Okay. New carnelian palm stones. Littler buddies. Interesting shapes. This one has a nice crevice and inside. I don't know if you can see, like, the little teeth of the drusing. There's flashy druze in there. I love these so much. This is number 18. It is $25 for this carnelian palm stone. And carnelian is a nice sacral chakra stone, so really great for creativity and courage and taking action, very action-oriented. Here is the one I was really excited about showing you because it's so weird. So weird. So carnelian is also part of the quartz family. So sometimes you'll find carnelian with just like quartz in it, like this buddy. This is number 19, and you'll see here that there is this really beautiful band of quartz going through this rock in two places, and it goes all the way through. So you see this beautiful band here and beautiful band here. And anytime there is quartz in a stone, it amplifies the properties of that stone. So think like carnelian amplified. It's what's happening in this nice, like, flat little interesting shaped palm stone of carnelian. Oh, that one was so interesting. Just had to share it. This is number 19, also $25. And then we do have 2 new little bloops. Look at this one with this cool like carnelian bubble forming here. Oh, perfect. Sarah, got you for number 19. Oh, nice. Now, y'all have great taste. Really great taste. That one was really cool. Really, really cool. All right, number 20 here is this nice little bloop. So it has a flat bottom, so it stands. Great for a bedside table. Carnelian is a sex stone. Just great for that sex drive, for sure. Also really great for, showing up for your creativity. So making art. Also great for public speaking, those kinds of things. So this one is number 20. This interesting little carnelian bubble happening here is $30. $30 for number 20. And then I have one more of these on the table. Ooh, I love this one. Look at this, buddy. This is number 21. This flat little bloop. Look at it standing there all cute. Right? But like still the kind of shape you could pick this up and still just like worry it like a palm stone. So this is number 21. I'm loving the sort of different shades of carnelian in this one. And it is also $30. So $30 for number 21. Next up, we're going into a dendritic agate. So dendritic agate is an agate. It's part of the quartz family. And it's dendritic because of these interesting little black formations in here that sort of create these fern-like shapes. And this stone is also known as merlinite. And merlinite having associations with magic and guidance and like just the harmoniousness also that sort of defines the quartz family. I'm loving the banding in this one. Super beautiful. Oh, Katrina loves hers, right? These are really, really beautiful stones. Really beautiful stones. So this one is number 22. Oh, hold on. It looks like we may have lost some battery power. Can you change the battery in this one? I wonder if some ghosts are about. That was a fast battery suck. Spookies. Okay. Oh, hold on. Wait, sorry. You took the wrong one. This one is the one that died. I told David the wrong one. Now we're on webcam. Hi. Perfect. David's getting that one plugged back up, and it was this one that died. Hold on, everyone. That was my bad. It just came back on?
Yeah, it's still low in battery, but
okay. We're changing some batteries. So we're on 22 on this merlinite. So actually my ring here is also merlinite. I wore this today in honor of our merlinite on the table today. This is one of my favorite stones. I've shared before that, I share often. I don't usually feel stones. There are a couple that I do, but like I'm not one of those people who can just like touch a stone and be like, oh my God, I feel it. It has happened a couple of times for sure, but I'm pretty energetically dense. Merlinite is one of the first stones that I ever felt. I remember I bought a piece of it. This ring is the first piece that I bought several years ago on a trip that I was on. And then a couple years later, before we ever started Almanac, Jessica, 19 has already been snagged. Just so you know, 19 has been taken. 18 is still on the table if you are looking for a carnelian palmstone. So a couple years later, I bought a piece of merlinite, and I remember wearing a pair of overalls and like sticking it in my chest pocket, and I couldn't keep it in my chest pocket. It was sort of making my heart race a little bit, and that was the first time that I ever remember feeling a stone and being a little mind blown by it for sure. Oh, perfect. Coralie has gotten number 18. If anyone is interested in more carnelian palmstones, we do have more of them. I'm happy to bring some more out whenever we are done with what's on the table. Thank you, David, for changing up that battery for me. So anyway, Merlinite is pretty special to me. I think it's a beautiful stone, and we have sold many a Merlinite palm stone, and they tend to be some of people's favorites. So back to this one. This is number 22. This Merlinite palm stone or dendritic agate palm stone, and it is $20. And if you were here last week, you saw me sharing sort of another look of dendritic agate or Merlinite. It sort of comes in two forms. It comes in this sort of like very clear, multicolored dendritic agate. And then we also have some that are known as white Merlinite or a white and purple dendritic agate that we also have palm stones for that I shared last week. But this week we're focusing on these ones. So you see here, these interesting sort of botanical formations in here are what make this dendritic agate. It's so beautiful. This is number 23. It is also $20. Number 23 for this beauty. I have one more of these palm stones on the table. And I think this one's my favorite. Look at this one. This one is so beautiful. So this is number 24. This dendritic agate, and what you're seeing here, again, this sort of black inclusion here. Tasha, you missed all the things. So glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. This is number 24. It is also $20. Next up, we have a couple of little bloops. Oh, perfect. Mika has grabbed number 24. Nice choice, nice choice. I do love that one a ton. I'm going to have to look at that one a minute. Oh, it does look like a bird wing. You are totally right. That is beautiful. Okay, so we do have some of these in these tiny bloops. And because, again, agate is also part of the quartz family, what you're seeing here is quartz, right? This sort of band of quartz, and then quartz. Here, what? Of quartz. David's dad joke. Loves. Oh my God. Good one, David. Good one. You missed the word makers buying more rocks. Indeed. Indeed. You're great customers. Great customers. This is number 25. It's really beautiful dendritic agate little bloop. And bloop is Tasha's word. Speaking of making words. Technically, these are free form, so we call them bloops. These little bloops are, we were calling them baby bloops. Actually, Tasha was with me whenever I purchased these baby bloops, and we had such a fun time picking out our very favorite ones. So this is number 25, and it is $39. So $39 for this really beautiful baby bloop. I love these. I have one more baby bloop on the table. Here we go, number 26. Look at this one. Look how beautiful. Number 26 is also $39. You know what's funny about calling them baby bloops, Tasha, is whenever I did bring them all home and David was going through boxes, he grabbed out one of the bags and he goes, baby bloops! And I was like, yes, exactly. That's exactly what they are. He very innately knew they were baby bloops as well. Because they are baby bloops. All right. I also have like a mommy bloop. If you want to call it that. See if I can zoom out just a bit. A mother bloop? We have a mother bloop here. This is also one of my favorites. We still have a couple of these left in stock. This is my favorite one. I'm always sharing with you guys my very favorites. And again, this has this very beautiful, like well-formed quartz situation here, along with the more like microcrystalline agate at the bottom. And it creates this incredibly beautiful dynamic piece. This is number 27. Oh. There we go. So flat bottom. Number 27 is $66. So $66 for number 27. It's really beautiful mother bloop. I don't think we're really going to call it that. All right. Almost last but not least on the table is flower agate. So we've made it to the flower agate. I cannot wait to show you these. These are so very beautiful. This is number, let's see, 28. Also a baby bloop. And this really beautiful flower agate. Flower agate being a heart chakra stone. It's really great for growth and healing and just balance in general. These have a beautiful sort of tan pink color, which I think is so gorgeous. And these like really beautiful sort of flowery looking inclusions. Look how beautiful this is. This is number 28 and it is $28. I love it when that happens. So number 28 is $28. This one is my favorite bloop of this flower agate. Isn't that precious? The cutest thing. So number 28 is $28. I have one more baby bloop on the table. My second favorite. This is number 29. And look at this, buddy. These are so incredibly beautiful. This is number 29. It is also $28. And those are the two baby bloops on the table. Now I have 3 flower agate palm stones. First up is number 30. The mother of all bloops. This one has a cool little hole in it. And again, in there is like beautiful druze. It's kind of sparkly. This is number, what did I say? Number 30. Look at how beautiful this is. This is such a beautiful stone. Also some like nice 60s, 70s psychedelic vibes. That must be the theme of the day. Let's all escape. You want to? This is number 30. And this one is $20. So $20. And these are nice, really thick palm stones. $20 for number 30. I have 2 more palm stones on the table. This is number 31. Look how beautiful. This is number 31. It is also $20. These are so good. And then last but not least of these palm stones is number 32. Oh, I love that this one has this little star. Look at that, how cute. This is number 32. And it is also $20. And that, my friends, is the flower agate. Last of the stones before we get to the couple of, sold 31. I gotcha. Here you go, David. Okay. Last of the stones on the table is something that those of you who know me may think that I would never carry for many reasons. And that is some hearts. In general, I get very frustrated at crystal hearts. And really the reason is I'll be shopping for crystals and I see, a bag of palm stones and I run over because I'm so excited because I found, labradorite palm stones or rose quartz palm stones or whatever it may be. And I pick it up and it's hearts. And it's so obnoxious to me because I want palm stones and they're hearts. But I recently decided I needed to carry some hearts. And of all the hearts at my disposal, what I really fell in love with was these really beautiful hematoid quartz hearts. Hematoid quartz is a heart chakra stone, so it felt appropriate. And so I have 3 of these on the table today. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. So this is number 33. And it's $10. So $10, and like these make really great bra rocks or pocket stones, Just little, nice little worry stones. I love these. Tasha, did you hear that? I love them. I love these little hearts. How about that? This is number 33 and it is $10. I have 2 more of these on the table. I have this buddy, number 34, considerably lighter. See that dusting of hematoid in there. Number 34 is also $10. And last but not least is number 35. Look how beautiful that is. Number 35 is also $10. So there's 3 hematoid quartz hearts on the table. All right, last but not least, did I say that? I feel like I've said that 3 times already. Is some jewelry. So I did want to give us some spring vibes. Spring equinox is on Sunday. Happy spring equinox, everyone. And so I wanted to bring some like light spring vibes. I feel like the flower agate definitely brought that to us today, but I also have a couple of rings from our New Orleans haul in January that I wanted to bring out because they have very clear, oh, perfect. Hannah, I'm seeing you for number 33. Absolutely. Oh, that one is a beautiful one. Yes. Bringing out a couple of rings with very explicit spring vibes. We're going to jump in numbers just a little bit here. This is number 44. It is a pink tourmaline ring. It is a size 8. Look how beautiful, little faceted pink tourmaline. And it is $205 for this really beautiful pink tourmaline, simple, faceted ring in sterling silver. Made in New Orleans. So that's number 44. Let's see, Tasha says, and your heart grew 3 sizes that day. Indeed. Maybe it's because I kept one of those little hematoid hearts. I've been wearing it around my bra. Not today, but maybe. Maybe it gave me a heart, Tasha. Maybe it did. All right. Next up is this beauty. So we're really getting into the spring vibes now. The first one was very simple. The rest of these are very, again, explicitly spring. This is a beautiful flower tourmaline ring. So you're looking at green tourmaline and pink tourmaline. It's a very beautiful ring. This is number 45. It is a size 7 3/4, so 7.75. Look at this. You want like a cocktail ring, y'all? Look at that. This is beautiful. Yep, that's a party ring if ever there was one. 7.75, size 7.75, number 45, and it is $225 for this really beautiful tourmaline ring, green and pink. As I mentioned, if you are just joining in or if you weren't here for the beginning, a couple weeks ago I was showing some rings and you all were asking me like which one I kept for myself, and I admitted that I had not kept one for myself because I literally could not decide. I did end up keeping one of these tourmaline rings, just so you know. Also, David, my laptop is not charging. It says that it is plugged up, but I'm at 8%. Will you just like unplug it and replug it and see if that does anything?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's see. Tasha says these were really good. Hematose quartz always looks like meat to me, though. There were some meaty looking ones, but these little hearts are cute. Yeah, we'll see in a sec. Oh, I hope my laptop doesn't die. That would be the worst. The worst. Here's number 47. Look at this beautiful tourmaline ring. Look at how beautiful. This is number 47. It is a size 9.75 and it is $225. Look how beautiful this is. Spring, right? So spring. And then last, but okay, I'm not going to say that. For real, the last on the table is this flower tourmaline ring. Again, pink and yellow and blue, or not blue, but green tourmaline. So beautiful. This is number 48. It is a size 9.5, and it is $190. So $190 for number 48. Look how beautiful that is. So pretty. All right, and that, everybody, is our table. Oh. Wow. There's like some crazy things happening with our tech today. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this to work. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get my camera to come back on. I think that camera battery is dead as well. Okay. Give us just a sec. Let's see. Angie asked, do you have any Lodolite or fire agate jewelry or pendants? Lodolite pendants. We do have a couple of rutilated. Let me see. Are they in here or are they back there? I do not see them here. Just a second and I will snag a couple of rutilated quartz. And we will see what happens. Also, it looks like, let me know if you guys can still hear me. It looks like everything is breaking.
Good.
Just a little bit. Let's see.
Is your laptop charged?
It has not gone up or down. Let's see. We are waiting. David's getting camera battery. Here, I can do camera battery if you want to grab. Yep. Okay, perfect. You guys hear me? As long as you can hear me for a moment. I have not disappeared completely. Getting this camera switched over. And hoping my laptop will charge. Maybe, do you guys know that our shop is haunted? Have I talked about that with you yet? What? It's fine. Come see my ghosts.
Okay. Do we want tourmalinated pendants?
Hi. The rutilated. So we may or may not have a ghost in our shop, and I think today they're maybe quite active. Maybe. That might be happening.
Those are the rutilated.
Okay, perfect. I will share
Do you need some paper?
2 of these. 50, let's do 51. Hold on, we're getting you some good pendants to see here.
That's a little small.
49. We'll do 50 and 52. Perfect. Sounds like, right? All the things. More of the black moonstone, please. Absolutely. Shadow people, that's not a funny joke, Nini. That's not a funny joke at all. Let's see. Shadow people sounds like definitely have a ghost in your shop. I mean, we've had many people come in and be like, you know, there's something here, right? And like, we've had some interesting experiences for sure. Actually, in our new shop, I was asking that we had a handyman in there one day. He had been there for a couple of days before we got the keys, so he had been in there doing some work and stuff. And while he was in there, I asked him, I was like, so, like, fess up. Is it haunted? And he goes, no. He's like, you have nothing to worry about. I was like, what do you mean? Then he said something that was like,
you let them do, and I'll let you hear.
you just let them be, and they'll let you be, and you have to coexist. I was like, what are you telling me right now? This whole area of Chattanooga, probably the entirety of Chattanooga, is filled with stagnant energy, we'll call it, and it manifests everywhere as paranormal fun, basically. And where we are in particular, there's lots of paranormal fun. Don't joke about the shadow people, indeed. Let's see. Black Moonstone, yep, we'll bring some more of that. Still have some Sardonyx. Yes, we do. Because all of those are, you guys y'all bingoed. On our table today. You definitely grabbed a whole line of stuff. We will snag some more. Okay. all the things are working again. Let me show, who was it who asked? Angie, some lodolite pendants. So lodolite in general is like a blanket term for quartz that has anything inside of it. I will show you, actually maybe I do want to grab a couple of these tourmalinated ones. I will show you a black tourmaline, a tourmalinated quartz pendant. And then I will also show you 2 rutilated quartz pendants. Let me know if you would like any. And I was not joking. So Nini. Nini's manifesting shadow people. If anyone would like to snag any of these, you are more than welcome to. These are really incredibly beautiful. I'm glad that you've asked to see them because I've been waiting for the opportunity to share them. Can you move this for me, please? Here we go. So first, let's do by number. So here is number 50. Let me grab a card. One sec so you can see it. I got it. So you see this rutilated, or like rutile, there's like gold rutile shooting through this really beautiful clear quartz. This tiny little teardrop shape set in sterling silver. I think these are so incredibly beautiful. This is number 50. It is $92. So $92 for this gold rutile, or golden rutile. It's probably not literally gold. It is the color gold. How about that? It is titanium, not gold, but it is a gold color rutile quartz pendant. So number 50 is $92. I have one more of these that I will share with you. It is significantly larger and absolutely gorgeous. Look at this beauty. Aren't these stunning? Oh my God, I love these. This one is number 52, and it is $180. These beautiful strands of rutile in a beautiful gold color. And this, right, aren't these beautiful? So number 52 is $180. And then I will show you one tourmalinated quartz, which isn't, I mean, it is technically lodolite, but it is what it is. Look at this. We also have a couple of rings that are this tourmalinated quartz, like beautifully clear quartz, which is not something you usually see in rutilated quartz, right? Gorgeous clarity with these really thin, beautiful tourmaline, black tourmaline rutiles just shooting right through it. So beautiful. And this is a nice size as well, right? This is number 68, and it is $220. So $220 for number 68. I love these pieces. Absolutely love them. Next up, I will share with you a couple more black moonstones. But we only have a couple of these left. I thought I bought plenty. I underestimated how much everyone would love their flashiness. Let me see. We have what? Oh, never mind. David is actually telling me we do have more of these. I was wondering. I was like, did I really only buy a dozen? Okay. That's fine. There's a couple really good ones in here. I'll show you that one. And, ooh, this one. I'll pick out 3 more of these black moonstones. And just to remind you, or in case you're just joining, black moonstone, it is a moonstone. It is a cousin or sibling of labradorite. So it has beautiful flashiness or chatoyancy. Where are the other ones? Yeah, do you have any handy? Super handy? I'd like one more flashy one. Yep. That one's really pretty too. Yeah, give me a flashy one. Okay, we'll get started with these ones. So what number are we at? I'm going to skip ahead to just beyond 68. So we're going to go to 69. Oh, I see that.
spherical. That's nice.
Ooh, okay. I like that one. So sorry, 69, 70, and 71. Stick those off so you can see them. Can you take that crinkly bag? Thank you. Okay. Here we go. A couple more black moonstones. So black moonstone was recently found in Madagascar. It's a new stone, sort of on the market. Really beautiful. I've been gasping over this for quite a while. I'm glad to have finally snagged some. This one is number 69. And it is, oh, look at that. Look at that, everybody. 69 is $18. Here's another beautiful flashy one. Look at that. This is number 70. It is also $18. Aren't these great? And then last but not least, oh, yeah, I like these. Last but not least is number 71. And it is also $18. I also see, David, my laptop is not charging.
If we can plug these real quick, will that mess everything up?
Maybe. Okay, sold 69 to Mika. I gotcha. Maybe, but it's definitely messing up my camera. Okay, everyone hold for just a second. I am going. Hi. Back on the webcam for a sec. We're going to do a switch of our things because my laptop just is not charging, which has never been a thing. I do not know what is happening, but we're down to 5%. And I don't want to lose you guys. So, let me see how this is working. Today, this party has been crazy. Can you plug the thing into a different outlet? Plug the bottom? One sec. Yep. All the crystals in this drawer down here. I love it. All right, I'm seeing the requests here in the chat. Just a sec. I'm afraid that soon I'm just going to lose all power to my laptop. Sorry. We're getting it. And yes, Monica, can I get the medium-sized one lengthwise? Hold on one sec. Large amethyst daggers. Yes. Okay, perfect. Do you still have, and you want the medium one. Spirit person is taking battery to manifest and buy all your stones. Oh my God. I love that. I love that. As long as they brought their credit card, I'm down. I'm totally down. So yes, let me go snag these spears of destiny. All right, so, but I know I've never had batteries drain that quickly or my laptop just not charge. I mean, it still says it's plugged up, but we'll see if the number goes up or goes down. What is happening, everybody? Do you have eCam on there? What? I don't really know what it would do. I don't know that would help. Basically, here's what's going to, I'm going to go ahead and just like do the end of this party. But then I will keep going as long as my laptop is here for sure. But I want to just do a general wrap up and then I will complete. Feel free to continue requesting because as long as I got juice in this laptop, we will continue doing it. But I'm also just kind of afraid because my laptop says it's not charging now. No one has touched anything, but it's not charging. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my laptop power. So if this is the first time you've been shopping with us or you are wanting to manage your own cart, it is time to check out or continue watching until my laptop dies. If you have asked us to invoice you, we will invoice you whenever we are done here. Okay, the only person who has requested to be invoiced is Sarah. So just if you do want to be invoiced, just say invoice me. And if you have shopped with us before, because that's the only way we can invoice you, let us know in the chat and we will happily do it. Otherwise, I do have some Spears of Destiny, or Amethyst Lasers, technically. Tasha says, my spear is probably my favorite, most used rock in my collection. These are great. So I grabbed all 3 of them that we have over here. Let me see if I can. And David, can you do some jiggling to see if... This is just the wildest thing I've ever... Okay, it says it's charging again. Let's see. Okay. 3 spears. Oh, hi. 3 Spears of Destiny. Oh, that's my feet. Love that. We didn't move the camera back. I am totally doing this with no shoes today, as you can see. And here is our Spears of Destiny. So we'll call this number 72. This is the short one. And it is $169 for this beauty. Right? And these are natural points. They literally come like this, right? They have been sort of broken apart, but they are these beautiful lasers. Beautiful dark purple color. Totally stunning. Some of them even have phantoms inside. So this is number 72. It is $169. We have number, oh, kicked it. We have number 73. Also $169. This is the medium one, Monica, just so you know, this is the medium length. Incredibly beautiful. That one is number 73. And then 74 is the longest of them. Look how beautiful. Let me see. Oh, look at that. Oh, these are so beautiful. This is number 74, and it is also $169. And that is the longest. So I showed you short, medium, and long. Let me know. Oh, sold 73. Perfect. Oh, yeah, this is the one with phantoms. Okay, let me see if I can show. Okay, do you see these lines that are like inside of there? Those really cool lines. That is phantom. So as it was growing, it stopped growing and created this sort of layer, and then it grew again and created another layer. So it has these beautiful phantoms inside. This one is stunning. High five. So 73 is going to Monica. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, let me know if they, oh, someone did ask for more Sardonyx. Hold on one second. Let me write my numbers down here. So 72, 73, 74. Perfect. And then more Sardonyx. 75, 76, 77. Let me grab 3 more out of here. Oh, these are good ones. Okay. Yes, David, you did a great job. Great job with these choices. All right. Get some stickers off so that you can see them without stickers in the way. And Mika would like to see 28 again. Absolutely. All right, so here is number 75, the Sardonyx Palmstone. So that's number 75. It is $30. They're so beautiful. Oh, this one gets me. Look at this one. This is number 76. Look at these beautiful little spots. Beautiful orange color in the back. That's beautiful layering. This is number 76. It is also $30. And number 77, which is significantly lighter, still beautiful banding. Also has some of these little spots. I like the shape of this one a whole lot. Good shape. Number 77 is also $30. Let me know if anyone would like to snag any of those. And then Mika would like to see 28 again. Absolutely. Here's number 28, this beautiful flower agate bloop. Oh, perfect. Katrina has snagged number 76. Oh, nice one. Oh, my laptop is definitely just dying, everybody. So if things are starting to look a little whack, apologies. So this is number 28, this flower agate bloop. It is also $28. Love it. Okay. Let me know if you'd like to snag any of those. And then unfortunately, I think we're going to have to kind of plan on ending this party. Oh, wait, it's not really not doing anything anymore.
What happens when you click the battery button?
It just says that it's charging.
Well, if it's not going down to 5, maybe it's just like not getting
No,
up.
it's not. Like, it should be black and it is not.
Well, I guess
Oh, it did go up to 6.
Yeah.
What is even happening? Y'all, this technology is acting insane. Sorry if the video is not coming through. Also, there is still a storm. There's also a storm sort of raging outside at the moment. Okay, so Katrina, we got you for 76. This is Katrina's David. Katasha. And then Mika has 28. Love it. That one is set aside for you. I'm also going to go to my webcam because I think that's going to work a little bit better. Perfect. Sold 28 for Mika. And everyone, I am so sorry about these tech problems today. You know, this is not how we usually run this party. But that is where we are at the moment. So I do think we need to sort of start wrapping up this party. Sorry for an abrupt finish. But no one likes to watch choppy video, or God knows what I sound like on the other end. I do have everyone's claims. So Mika, I just got yours sold 28. If anyone does have any questions about anything, you know where to find us, almanacsupplyco.com. You can email us at hello@almanacsupplyco. David has all of the requests for invoices. If you are managing your own cart, it is time to do that. Otherwise, I think we need to go hunker down or just like run away from the ghosts that are sucking my power supply. Indeed, David will stay in the chat to discuss with anyone who wants to talk in the chat. Otherwise, not in Gig City. I know. I don't think this is I don't know what's happening, everybody. There's some weird things happening. Monica says the Destiny point isn't adding to her cart. Can you invoice? Yeah. Yes. Yes, Monica. David will send you an invoice for all of your things. Enjoy your Spear of Destiny. They are incredibly beautiful. I think you've got the best one left. Hands down. Hands down. Perfect. This has been a treat, everyone. I'm going to, or David will be in chat for a little while longer if anyone needs any additional support. Otherwise, I'm going to shut down the video. Good to see everyone. Thanks for coming and playing. You guys did a great job today. Great job. And again, sorry for the tech issues. We, one thing after another. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll be around if you need us. We will let you know via email and on our website and social media when we plan our next party. We do not have that one scheduled yet, but probably sometime in mid to late April, we will be back with new products, new setup. And if you are in Chattanooga or planning on making a trip anytime soon, we will have our shop closed the last week of this month and then open up the new shop as soon as we can in April. Again, keep an eye on our email and our social media for updates around that. We are so excited about opening the new shop. Otherwise, we hope you have a really great rest of your Friday, TGIF. And really great weekend, and we can't wait to see you at another crystal party soon. Y'all take care, and we'll see you later. Cheers.